Okay, in this video, what I would like to show you is how to format your image so that your image size is 12 by 18 and your page size is 13 by 19 so that you can standardize your prints for your portfolio. So first you're going to go ahead and open your image and do all your edits in Camera Raw and everything else that you need to do to get it ready to print and optimized. And then at that point, I want you to save it as a TIFF. So here I have an image that's already saved as a TIFF, and now I'm going to format it with the white border and a little black trim line so that I can standardize my size. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go under the image menu, and I'm going to go to image size. And under the image size menu, I'm going to change the measurement default to inches here. And I'm going to size the picture to 12 by 18. Before I do that, it's very, very, very critically important that I uncheck the resample image. I will then make my width 12 and my height comes out to be proportionate at just shy of 18. Yours should come out to 12 by 18. In this case, it's 17.9998, whatever. That's for all intents and purposes 12 by 18. Now, if you've cropped your image and you haven't cropped it to the same aspect ratio, height to width ratio, then you might find that when you make the width 12, your height is 15 or something like that. That's fine. Everything else you'll do the same way. I also should make a note that if your image, remember, is a horizontal image, it'll actually be your height that will be 12 and your width would be 18. So in this case, it's a vertical image, so I'm changing the width to 12, the height will become 18. If it's a horizontal image, I would flip that and I would make it an 18 by 12, okay? So just remember that it's the same aspect ratio, it's just turned on its side or standing straight up. Once I do that, I'm going to click OK. Now I'm going to add the border. I'm going to go under Image Canvas Size. And under Canvas Size, I'm going to change my width to 13, or perhaps I would change my height to 18, depending, again, if I had a horizontal. Excuse me, to 13. And then I will change the height to 19. So remember, you're changing it according to being a vertical or a horizontal. If it's a vertical, 13 will be the width, 19 will be the height. If it's a horizontal, the other way around. Where it says canvas extension color, I'm going to select white because that's going to be paper white basically as I want it. And when I click OK, you'll see I have a nice even 1/2 inch white border around my whole picture. Now, as we've discussed, when you print it on the roll printer, it's not going to come out in such a way that you'll know where to trim because, of course, the paper is white and the border is white, so you won't know the difference. So to fix that, I'm going to go under the Image Canvas Size menu one more time. I'm going to make the shorter dimension 13.1 inches, the longer dimension 19.1 inches, and I'm going to make the canvas extension color black. You could also choose gray, that would be fine. And I'm going to say OK. Now that I've done that, if I zoom in, I will see that I have a very small black border around the edge of my image, and now I'm ready to print. So now I could save this again, and I'll save it as a TIFF, and maybe I would save it as the same title but underscore print, so I'll know that that's the copy that I would want to use for printing and for it to have that border. Save it as a TIFF, click Save, and when you get this dialog box, you always are just going to click OK, leave it at the defaults. Now you're ready to print.